We talk about boundaries, how women should have boundaries, how we all should have boundaries. But somehow it makes a lot of you uncomfortable seeing a man exercise his boundaries. And so in this video, we're going to take a deep dive. Ace came into the villa. And for a lot of you who refused to watch the intro, yes, he did say that he and Shelly met a few months ago. So yes, they did meet and they did say it in the first episode. If you watched, you would have seen that and not attack them online and make up false stories and narratives. But let's get to the main point that rattled a lot of people who literally do not understand human interactions. When Ace coupled up with Amaya, she began to make advances and name calling babe for a couple that had only been a few hours old. She tried to get physical, and by what we see now of Amaya and Brian, where they're literally in each other's throats after every sentence, actually, they don't even complete full sentences before being down each other's throats. That is exactly what Ace was trying to prevent. Up to the point that he had to sleep outside when everyone else was sleeping in bed because he did not want a situation where something happens in bed at night and someone gets ideas and then says in the morning, but you did this, but you did that. That is the representation of a man setting boundaries that a lot of you are not comfortable with because you've not seen it. Because, quite frankly, a lot of you are used to manipulating your way. Yes, I said it. A lot of you are used to manipulating your way into relationships. You manipulate with tears, you manipulate with sex. Yes, I said it again. Sex is a manipulation tactic. And so Ace standing his ground to the end made a lot of people uncomfortable. Now let's talk about this so-called cultural reference that Brian defended Amaya over and said, in our culture, we call everybody babe. I call bull on that. Even if it is true, the reason I call bullshit on it is because why was that babe selective? Why didn't Amaya call everybody in the villa babe? Why didn't she call the girls babe? Why didn't she call the guys babe? Why wasn't her mouth leaking with babe for everybody else but the person that she just coupled up with? And so, in a few hours of barely knowing this person,